Hi everyone, how are you doing? I'm live from my hotel room in Bergen. Hopefully everyone can hear me. These on the road streams always get me a bit nervous about everything going wrong. Also, I'm feeling a little bit tired, and I got the webcam above me rather than below me this time. So I'm gonna be visible, but it's a bit of a strange angle. Ron is in the chat, as is Chilkröte. We have Emil, we have Vertrich, Fitcha. People are here. Uh, why in a hotel? Asks Vertrich. Um, that is because tomorrow I'm playing a tournament in Bergen. So I have traveled to Bergen ahead of time. I gotta be there. I think I gotta leave this hotel at 9 a.m. tomorrow, maybe even earlier. Which sounds normal to most people, but for me, it's a heartache. So there's that. Tournament starts very early. I think the first round might even be at 10. So I needed to go in advance, and here I am with my mediocre laptop, trying to stress it into a little Arena Kings stream. Now, the Arena Kings are becoming much bigger and much better. So if you haven't seen it already, I don't actually have the link for that. But if someone Googles chess.com Arena Kings and get the results for the last week, if we can get that in the chat, that would be great. Because chess.com has launched a new concept for the Arena Kings tournaments, and it's going to be some sort of Grand Prix system that over the course of 3 months, everyone is trying to qualify for the big Royal Arena Kings tournament. And that tournament is going to be August 4th and August 6th. There's going to be one bullet and one blitz. So that's also the exciting new addition, that there will be bullet Arena Kings tournaments on Mondays. So I'm gonna try to play in as many as possible. So bullet on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. European, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a lot of Mondays in the coming weeks. And also, there's the normal Blitz version of the Arena Kings, um, and which is going to continue being on Wednesday. We have Christian in the chat. Berserk is testing with the message. We have Johannes, who is just here for a little while before he has to run and do more important stuff with his life, which is completely understandable. Yeah, I'm gonna do some practice games because I remember when I did this very same thing in San Francisco. I was having some lag issues. I was getting flagged because basically my laptop couldn't take the heat in a quite a literal sense, and it started lagging and so on and so forth. So I guess I need to know whether or not I can flag people, or I should be extremely scared of getting low on time. Let's see, we also have Tweet Chess, we have Chess Coding, we have Meritan, we have Isolda Axe Villager, Where in Bergen are you? Asks Axe Villager. So today I'm staying at Scandic Örnen, which literally translates to Scandic, which is the name of the hotels, and the Eagle. So I'm staying at the Eagle Hotel. There's this huge eagle. Actually, maybe I can move the camera. Yeah, there's this huge eagle over my bed. This is not the best angle for it, but it's this picture of an eagle grabbing a fish in water. So it's like boom, and then grabbing the fish. So it's a pretty nice hotel. Tomorrow I'm going to the a different hotel actually. The Norwegian Team Championship is being held outside the city at the Grieg Hotel, close to the airport. So that's where I'm gonna be spending my weekend. Jeg er fra Bergen, er det sant? No, I'm actually born in Bergen, and people from Bergen likes to play that basically Bergen is a completely different part of Norway, and like unique in so many ways. So yeah, if Axe Villager, if you're gonna be around, spectators are welcome for the Norwegian Team Championship at Quality Hotel Grieg, I believe the venue is called. Oh yeah, quoted Lars Weiler. I haven't listened to a lot of his rap, but I know this classic song that um, vet til Bergen med det samme. Der har jeg det som fisken i vannet. Vått og kaldt og breiflabb overalt. Basically, the song I know is pretty cheery, and it's about how it's so wet in Bergen, and there's fish everywhere, which is mostly true. Which is also why it's a funny song. It's funny because it's true. Okay, I'm gonna do a search for. No, I do not live in Bergen, so I'm just visiting for the weekend. But my half of my family, my dad is from Bergen, and I was born in Bergen, so I have family in the city. What day is the tournament for the Grieg Quality Hotel? It is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's quite a long tournament. There's going to be Rapid, Blitz, and then the Norwegian Team Championship as well. Gator asks, Hammer, do you play golf? I have in my life played golf, and I am absolutely terrible. Who would have thought? It didn't really occur to me before I started trying, but hitting that tiny ball, it looks so easy when Tiger Woods does it and everyone else. But hitting that ball was so difficult. I couldn't do it, actually. I spent like my first golf experience, I spent 20 kind of strokes just hitting the grass. Isn't it a bit cold in Norway to play golf? You don't know what you're talking about, Santiago. It's so warm in Norway right now. So warm. Yeah, no, it's actually too warm by my standards. I have not dressed. I have dressed too much, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's very, very warm in Norway at the moment. So how do we feel about this lag? guess it's not that big of a problem. It seems to be going okay. Okay, that was not the greatest of moves. Neither by me nor my opponent. Does very hot and so warm mean 12 degrees in Norway, in Norwegian? Um, I kind of like 12 degrees. I think it's very close to the optimal temperature. I would say 15 degrees is my favorite. But no, in this case, very hot is more like 20, 22. For Norwegians, that is super hot, says Sunam. 20 degrees, lol, says Santiago. Ah, but Sunam says that it's been up to 26 in the sun. Wow. Yeah, no, I didn't even dare saying 26 because I thought, how can it possibly be that warm in May? But if Sunam says it, then it's probably true. 26 is too much for me. Uh, Johannes with a question. Um, who do you think will win the Football World Cup and why do you think it's Germany? Well, they have won before, so they're probably going to win again. They're pretty strong. France doesn't seem to ever perform in team tournaments. Brazil lost 7-1 to them, so uh, they're not over that for a couple of decades. So I guess it's not that they have the absolutely strongest players. They're just solid performers. Well, Argentina almost didn't qualify for the World Cup, but you're saying that they will play better once now that they have qualified. I don't know. So we're discussing the Soccer World Cup. We're discussing whether Norway is cold or warm. Isolda says that people think Norway is so cold. Well, it's not. Norway is cold in winter, but I honestly think spring in Norway is the best thing in the world, hands down. Spring in Norway is fantastic. Uh, so my main problem with spring in Norway is that it kind of comes so suddenly. It's like winter and then boom, spring. And doing it that way means that you cannot really go hiking and stuff in May. I tried going hiking in the middle of April when we had like a week of sun in a row, and hiking in the woods didn't work because the kind of the forest and the trees cover the ground so that there was just snow all over because even though it was pretty warm, the sun wasn't getting to shine, melting the snow. 26 in Sweden today. Unreal, says Muppet Warrior. Yeah, no, 26. I like 22, I guess. 22 is nice. It's warmer in Norway than Paris and Madrid these days, says Tom Andy. Axe Villager asks, are you going to play in the tournament tomorrow at the Grig Quality Hotel? Yes, yes, I am. Gtro asks, did you play team chess back in primary school? If you did, what school did you play for? I played one or two Norwegian school championships for Lysjorden. Nej, Lysjorde was my school. We didn't do very well, but it was fun. I also played 1 year. I lived in the U.S. and I played for in the Berkeley team, the Berkeley School Championship, and I scored I think 6 wins out of 6. I was the top scorer on board 2 for Oxford Elementary School in Berkeley. The Spartan says that I just watched your four-player chess video on YouTube. It was really fun. Thank you. Actually, I had no idea that that video was so popular. I found out when I visited San Francisco for the Pro Chess League finals, and everyone was coming up to me and like going, "Oh, I saw you playing four-player chess. Are you gonna do that again?" That was so entertaining. So yeah, I might do that again, although it genuinely does give me a headache. There's just so much stuff to look out for, diagonals especially. Is the hotel called Great Quality Hotel? Nah, it's a chain. It actually exists in the US as well. Apparently it has a reputation for being the worst hotels ever. Because they made fun of it on the Daily Show. I remember at some point, or actually maybe it was even John Oliver made a crack at quality hotels. But in Scandinavia, it's one of two main or three hotel chains. It's Thun, and then it's Scandic, and then it's Quality Hotel. Nathan asks, when you're throwing a party, are you calling them Hammerfest? Which is funny because Hammerfest is a town, city in Norway. And Hammerfest also means hammer party. I should throw more parties now that I realized I can call them Hammerfest. Who was on board one? Asks man from Utrecht. I'm not gonna answer that, but it was a friend of mine. He doesn't play chess anymore, but he's very good at what he does. I think he's an engineer at Google. So clearly he had a good head. He just chose to spend it on other stuff than chess, which, as some might say, is a very wise decision. Are you going to play chess as well? Asks Hui Hui Hui. Yes, yes, I'm playing in the Arena Kings tournament starting in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and I'll be playing some chess at the competitive chess with prizes for streamers at the Arena Kings tournament. It's gonna be the last normal Arena Kings tournament. So starting next Monday, we're starting the new Grand Prix system for the Arena Kings tournaments, and the quest for qualifying to the I think they called it the Royal Arena Kings. And we'll just go with that, even if it's a bit overly grandiose. Um, but starting on Monday, I'm gonna try to qualify for the Royal Arena Kings tournament. Gitro asks if I say Gickenbucken, does that ring any bells player wise? I remember Lysjorde and Shremdal. Yeah, no, I don't remember Ginbakken. To me, our biggest competitors were always the Kringsjå and Korsvoll skole and Østensjø skole. Those were the schools being our main competitors in the Norwegian Elementary School Championship. I never thought I was going to discuss those tournaments here some 15 years later, but here you go. Danny is playing today, says Chilkrut. That is, I would say, good news. I would like to kick Danny's thing on stream. Does it cost money to spectate the chess tournament tomorrow? Asks Axe Villager. No. No. No one ever comes to spectate a chess tournament in Norway. So they would greet you with open arms. Hammer, you should do a collaboration with the Chess Bras, says Skater. Next time you're in the US, you should arrange a short trip to Montreal. I'll keep that in mind. We have time for one quick bullet game with Chilkrota, and then I'm gonna join the tournament. It's all PG on my stream. Don't you worry. And I'll also beat Danny's thing. I'm up on time. So seeing as how I was very concerned about lag and stuff like that, I think probably it's going to be good. It's going to be fine. I'm also winning a pawn, which is nice. And now I'm going to attack on the... Oof, this is a bit of a risky move. Opening diagonals toward my own king. But I think I might be able to trap this bishop. In which case, opening that diagonal would be very much worth it. Is the stream laggy or is that just me? Asks B Muffle. That could very well be true. I'm on my laptop, and my laptop is not really designed for doing streaming. At some point, I just decided that I would buy the cheapest laptop possible, and that was before I started streaming. So now actually I bought a new laptop. It's being delivered in 2 weeks. So one of the main reasons I bought it was actually the new Arena Kings format, which makes it very attractive of participating in as many of them as possible. And as such, I thought if I'm going to stream during tournaments while I'm away at tournaments, I'm going to need a better laptop. So that is the thinking behind that, and it's coming soon. Use your Viking powers. Show them how to play the Arena Kings, says Larky. I'll keep that in mind. Arena Vikings. Yeah, that's true. Stream is good for me, says the man from Utrecht. What is up with the top-down view? Yeah, no, it's that if I place it on my laptop, I dislike the down-up view. So it's all about me preferring to be seen from, looked down on, rather than looked up to. And now I also messed up my I messed up the very nice thing I had going on. Ta-ta! That looks like a hotel actually, or is it just a different room in the house? Yes, it's a hotel room. And we already did a little sightseeing of the hotel room as we took a look at the eagle residing just above the bed. I'm traveling for a chess tournament. Who is playing today? Asks Emil. That is a good question. So we have Georg Mayer as the first seed with a 2800 chess.com blitz rating. Wow. He means business. And then we have Hammer being second seed. I saw Daniel Wrench being in the field. Maybe he's just playing a bullet game to practice before the round. And then we have Aryov, who I don't know who is, an international master with a French flag. Aryov. We'll figure out in due time. Right now, it looks like it's not as strong as it usually is. Normally, we have Krikor, and last time we had the Turkish Grandmaster Ali. So it seems to be a little bit weaker than normal. Um, but I feel like it's always pretty challenging, the Arena Kings. Isolda asks, "What's your ultimate goal? Top 100, world champion, filthy rich." Filthy rich, I'm gonna say. I've already been top 100. I was top 40 actually at some point. World champion, I think maybe world senior champion, but that's still quite a few years until I'm eligible for the old people's world championship. So yeah, of those three, I have accomplished one already. One seems difficult, and then I'm left with Filthy Rich by method of elimination. Okay, never mind it being a weak tournament. We have Aman in the house for the first round. I'm playing the Chess Bra, Aman Hambleton, and that also means that Georg has gotten a pretty strong opponent as well, because Georg is not playing me, which tells me that there's someone even stronger than me in the tournament. So let's see what we can do today with this opening. I'm already terrified about my bishop getting trapped. You know what? I'm just gonna play this. If he can go back with his knight, why shouldn't I be able to go back with mine? Why not, right? Okay, so he's gonna do the bishop exchange, bishop a6. And honestly, I don't really care. He can do his thing. And then knight c6. I guess I'm just gonna develop my pieces. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to the things he's doing. I don't really believe in the things he's doing. And I have a space advantage, and I'm pretty happy with just having a space advantage. You were top 100? What happened? Asks me B Muffle. Uh, what happened is I played bad chess and I lost my ranking. It's not rocket science, I think. But top 100 I'm going to be again. The question is, am I going to make top 50? That's a bit more difficult. So I'm playing very slowly, which regulars to the stream will know is completely normal. But it doesn't make it a good idea anyhow. I really should move quicker. I'm just gonna move the queen back to where it came from and then go c4. I'm gonna attack on the c file. That's gonna be my goal this game. Yeah, let's put a rook on the c file. Actually, maybe I should have taken, but it doesn't matter. And then I guess take with the queen. Why not? Did he just blunder a pawn? I think he just blundered a pawn. I'm winning. No, I blundered a pawn. Never mind. I blundered a pawn. I did not see that move. Bad news for me. And I'm playing slowly as well. Okay, this is not the best start. Thinking that he blundered a pawn, and then it turns out that I was the culprit. Faster, faster. Too slow, says man from Utrecht. Yeah, when you're right, you're right. I guess I'm gonna take this one. And then beg for a draw. Would you like a draw, good sir? Yes, yes he would. I did actually not see that coming. I thought he was gonna push me for a little bit. Maybe he thinks he's better here. In that case, I think he's wrong. Ah, maybe he is better. Nah. Nah, he's not better. Who's he kidding? He's not even close to being better. Actually, I might be better. Yeah, I might be better. I'm gonna push this. Ooh, I'm very tempted to take this bishop. Never mind that, I'm better. If he gives me one more shot at taking this bishop. Yeah. Ooh, I'm losing on time. Oh, I'm losing on time. I forgot my time. Oh, and he's gonna flag me. Such a guy. He's gonna flag me. Again, what's with all the people flagging me? They're such cruel guys. Never mind, I'm winning. Now I'm not winning. I was winning for a couple of seconds there. For a couple of seconds I was winning. Now I'm winning again. No, I'm not winning. Never mind. Actually, now I'm losing. Why did I go knight h3? Ah, and now it's a draw. My God, how many blunders did we make? I think actually once again I lost kind of because of the because I'm playing on the laptop. I feel like some of those moves were not that smooth. I don't feel like my moves reached the server at the appropriate speed. And I start off with a loss. That is kind of depressing. I don't feel like I deserve to lose that game. Okay, I'm gonna swindle this guy somehow. I'm kind of scared about the things he's doing over here. I'm gonna try to exchange queens. The thing is that often when you play someone rated much lower than you, they are so scared of exchanging queens. Okay, but this guy was kind of weird because first he didn't want to exchange queens and then he just went for it. Don't blame the laptop, says man from Utrecht. Of course I'm gonna blame the laptop. The alternative is that I'm at fault, which is, I'm just gonna rule that out from the get-go. It's never my fault. It's always the opponents being jerks or the laptop. Own up to your own mistakes. Yeah. I hear you. I'm not gonna do it, but I hear you. Okay, I won a pawn thanks to a cute little tactical trick. And this move was really, really strong, actually. That was a very good move. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. And then this. And then I'm gonna have to give that pawn away. Give it back, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I am now left with a position having a superior knight to the bishop, and now I'm even winning the pawn on c3. How dare my opponents play good moves, says Riataman. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. How dare they? Okay, so I got a quick win, so it's not the end of the world that I lost to Aman, and I get another pairing against another French 2100. I believe my previous opponent was a French 2100 as well. Okay, I don't really remember how to play this, but we'll do this move. Ooh, now I regret doing that move. I'm actually going to take here, which makes my whole opening a complete disaster. But I'll just play on and pretend like nothing happened. That's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to go aggressive on the king side. And I'm going to play so fast. Playing so fast. That is the key. If you're playing on touchpad, you're justified, says Maziza. Yeah, I can't do your handle, unfortunately. And nor can I blame my losses on a touchpad. Because being a professional, I have... I'm traveling without any luggage or checked baggage, I guess is what it's called. So I'm traveling without checked baggage, but one of the things I prioritized in my luggage is a mouse. So I do not have that excuse because I am playing with a mouse. Thank you to Aquila for the 150 bits. Show them it's hammer time, he says. I'll do my best. So far I'm failing, but I'll get a second chance. Although right now I'm very concerned about these pawns coming down the board. I might win a pawn on h5, but even then my position isn't going to be great. Even then I'm going to be in trouble with these two pawns pushing down the board. But he's having a think. So while he's thinking, I'm going to have time to check who else is in, because clearly someone very strong is in, seeing as how I didn't play Mayer in the first round. Yeah, all the people were hiding just as the tournament was kicking off. And and I cannot find them in the standings. Krikor is also playing, says the man from Utrecht. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm not scared of this threat. Past Pawn is giving advice to Aquila on how to donate. Yeah, no, Aquila knows how to donate. He just messed up the command, the chair command. But if anyone else is interested in donating, do follow Past Pawn's instructions. When you think about chess on a daily basis, do you visualize it on digital or a normal board? Basically, what you're asking, if I understand correctly, is when you visualize chess, do you do it on a digital or a normal board? Which is actually a fascinating question. It's not something I've ever thought anything about, but it's an interesting question. I don't actually know. It's very much a subconscious thing at this point. So I don't think I realize myself what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't know actually. If I'm sitting in front of the board, I guess it's definitely not digital. But in internet chess, do I visualize digitally? I don't know. How have I not checkmated this guy already? And he's trying to stalemate himself on the corner of the board. That is very clever, but I'm gonna checkmate him. Free rook. Yes, that was a free rook, but he was losing on time anyhow. I feel like I should have been able to win that game quicker. Not because I had that good a position, but just because he was so low on time. Okay. I don't really know how to play this, but this feels about right. Ooh, I don't think I'm supposed to do that, actually. I think maybe there he had e5 and knight d4. But now I don't think knight d4 works because I played my bishop to d3 already. I'm just gonna cancel. I'm allowing b4, which is, it's not what I optimally would like to do, but if I had played b3, then he would have played knight d, yeah, and there would have been some issues there as well. Whereas now, bishop d7 was probably a big mistake, I think. Because now my attack on this diagonal is going to be massive. Yeah, basically he cannot defend this diagonal right now. This move is tempting. Maybe he can just take it. Yeah, maybe I'll just go here actually. And then this move. Okay, I did not play this optimally. I really feel like I should have had something concrete there. But I think I'm still quite a bit better. So he has a plan of going knight a6 to c5. So I'm going to stop that plan by going c5. Now if he takes, I'm going to go bishop c4. and I might have some tactical thingies going on. He's making me think for too long. Take this one, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure it works. I'm just gonna do it anyway. You know what? I'm gonna try this one. It's very risky, but if it works, there's a big payday. Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on. I think probably that's a good sign because it means he's gonna think for a little bit and now he's gonna resign. He blundered his rook. I didn't know what was going on, but I did make the position pretty complicated. And I got him to blunder, and he went into a fork, a queen fork. It's not that often we see a queen fork. The queen attacking both the king and the rook in the corner. And he just resigned. There was nothing he could do about saving the rook, so he thought, I'm not going to push this on with the rook down. I'm just going to resign. And that's good for me. I feel like I really misplayed this opening. This is not the way you're supposed to play this stuff. Okay, I'll go here and sacrifice a pawn. And hope for the best. So now he has knight g5, and then I'm going to take on d4. And he doesn't even go knight g5. He's such a calm and collected guy. Okay, I'm gonna have to play this, and now I just have a sad position. Very sad position for Hammer. Do you visualize in 2D or 3G? I think is what he's asking, says Skater. Yeah, but the answer is probably very similar, right? Because 2G and 3G is basically the difference between calculating with a kind of internet board or not. My best guess is that I calculate 2D when playing online and 3D while playing tournament chess all over the board. And even then, I'm not sure because it's not really something I. At this point, it's more of a reflex or just something I do rather than something I think about. I think feels like I misplayed this opening is being repeated time and time again, says Shag. Yeah, I'm not a very good chess player, I think is what we can deduct from that observation. I tend to misplay my openings. It's not a good sign at all. And this guy so much wants a draw that he's gonna avoid winning a pawn on c4 in order to be absolutely sure I'm gonna exchange the knights. Yes, my good sir, I am gonna exchange the knights. It's not because I want to draw, it's because I don't see anything better. And at least in this way, I can flag you. So you should be very afraid. Because I'm just going to play quickly and then you're going to lose on time. And then you're going to curse at me. But really, it was your own fault. Because you knew what was happening and you didn't do anything about it. Okay, I'm going to play something risky. I'm going to go a5. Now, if he takes this one, I'm in trouble. But don't tell him that. And if he doesn't take this one, then I think I'm fine. Because now I get the A file. Oh, actually he has B5. B5, I'm in big trouble. Still B5, very good move. Oof, that was also a good move. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Okay, how do you feel about a queen exchange? I'm interested because I'm desperate. And also at this point you cannot really avoid it. So you might as well. Thank you. Now I'm gonna play rook b2. Rook b2 to prevent b5. First I'm gonna stop bishop f8. Now I'm not even gonna bother with rook b2. You've given me the same opportunity I was afraid you had. I think I have time for this. Ooh, I didn't have time for that. Never mind. Okay, but he misplayed it, so it's fine. And my pieces are protecting each other. And everything is protected. It's all good. Actually, I gotta go here. And my opponent resigns. 4 wins in a row. And the only titled player ahead of me is Blitzstream. How has Blitzstream managed to play 2 whole more games than me? That is insane. He has 2 full games more than me. He's playing so quickly. And also every single tournament he's doing this. Okay, so it started out as a Caro-Kann, now it's a French. And my guy seems to be still confident about what he's doing, which is bad news because I have no idea what I'm doing. But how about this move? That looks okay. And then that move? Nah, it's not okay. Let's just do this. Standard boring French play. I never really understood these positions. Some players go into it with white, whereas someone just, are not too happy. And I don't know how to evaluate this. Well, I'm gonna take a rook. Why not? It's being handed to me, so I'm gonna take it. What's depressing about my position is that even though I won a rook for a knight, it's not at all obvious that I'm better. Even winning a rook for a knight, I don't know if I'm better. So that's pretty depressing. I gotta try to play b4. But on the other hand, playing a5, I have massively weakened this pawn. Oof, yeah, for instance, that move. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to play like this, which is weird, but on the other hand, if I manage to attack this one more time, then it's gonna be good for me. So I need to get this rook here. That is essentially my plan right now. But making it happen is not very easy. Ooh, he goes for g4. Interesting. I'm not sure that's good for him. but I'm getting low on time. I'm gonna go back actually. Now, this move? No. This move? No. I might still be worse, even after winning this exchange. So this was my intention. I'm not sure it's good. And by I'm not sure it's good, I mean it's probably terrible. But this was my intention. And now he has to exchange queens. And then I have given back a pawn. But on the other hand, my rooks can reign supreme on these files on the side. So probably this is good for me. Check. I'll go here. I just need to get this other guy into the attack. And then there's nothing he can do. Or I can just take all his pawns. That is the other option. And I'm winning. But I'm kind of low on time. Not very low on time, but enough to make me a bit itchy. Ooh, he's gonna take that one, actually. I should have done a better job of protecting that guy. Okay, I'm gonna run with this one and see how far it goes. And then its buddy is joining the party. And together, they are gonna conquer the world, and my opponent resigns. I'm interested because I'm desperate. Every woman's favorite compliment, says Grenmu. Yeah. You're telling me that's not true. Um, yeah, I don't even remember saying that. I guess it's about exchanging something in the last game. Thank you to Halvestone for the 600 bits. Wow, a big cheer from Halvestone. Or Halvestone. I'm not sure. I would pronounce it differently in Norwegian and English. And honestly, I have not yet gauged whether you guys are mostly Norwegian or mostly not Norwegian. Okay. Brags is playing the Najdorf in a positional fashion, or is it me playing the Najdorf in a positional fashion? And Brags just going with the flow. I don't really know. My rook on g1 is not very good. I would prefer to have it on d2, but if I had gone rook f2 and then to d2, I also want my queen on f2. So that kind of went against some of my other plans as well. f5, that's aggressive. Too aggressive, I would say. Let's see, how are we gonna punish this? I really want to go g4 now and sacrifice. but I'm not sure it works. Okay, he goes back, then I'm gonna give this check. This one is a bit weakened, so I'm just gonna play queen e2. I don't think there's any rush. I'm just gonna protect my pawn and see what happens. Okay, maybe he wants to sacrifice a pawn by going e4 and opening up some squares. So I'm gonna play my knight to e4. Pretty much instantly realizing that I have blundered a pawn to queen c6. Fortunately, he didn't really exploit that. So I have time to go b3 and now c3. Protecting some squares. And finally, the rook on g1 is going to do its purpose. Look at this pawn running up the board. Okay, he blundered the c5 pawn and I didn't even see it. That is inexcusable. Yeah, I really should have taken that pawn. It's the Norwegian Team Championship. The question from Awesome as to what I am doing in Bergen, the second best city in Norway. I'm just kidding. It's the best, of course. Who am I trying to kid? And he blundered his knight. So this hard-fought game, I think is going to come to an end as he blunders the knight on b3, trapped behind enemy lines. And it's actually the 6th win in a row for Hammer. How did that happen? I honestly don't know. 6 in a row for a Hammer. He has been getting so lucky with the pairings. I have no other explanation. No other explanation. Or maybe the Kaisa is giving back to me after getting flagged by Aman. She thought that was a cruel thing to do, Aman. I'm going to give Hammer a couple of easy opponents so that you cannot enjoy your win, because you're still going to be so far behind him in the standings. Okay, I'm playing Stewie Griffin, the Spanish FIDE master. And I know what his game is because he has flagged me before. He just plays so quickly, and then I make a mistake or I play too slowly, and then he wins. That is essentially how he plays these Arena King tournaments. And I'm not going to fall for that again. I'm going to speed up a little bit. And he did not see this move, putting pressure on the knight on d2. I think it might even give me an extra pawn. Can I take this pawn? Yes, yes I can. I'm gonna take it. Why not? Free pawn. Hammer likes free pawns. And it's easier to play quickly when you have an extra pawn. That is also an important part of why you should take a free pawn. Let's take this one, take this one. Let's go here. So far, so good. Do I want to move my knight? No, I don't think so. Let's put this queen on the same diagonal as this guy. Do I want to play b5? Am I exchanging too many pawns? Actually, possibly I am. Nah. Nah, it's fine. No, I blundered! I blundered! I thought he has to move his rook, and then I can go knight f6 on the next move. I just blundered a clean piece for nothing. Wow. I thought, well, he has to move his rook, and then I can protect my guy on the next move. Are you... Wow, that is so bad. Oh, that is so bad. And I was a pawn up for nothing. Oh, that hurts. That really, really hurts. That is so poor. Flag him, says Eirik. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be an option, unfortunately. He's going to checkmate me well before that ever becomes close. Yeah, I'm going to have to resign. That was weird. I don't know how else to put it. I just blundered a piece. And that was a pretty important game. Had I won that, who knows what would have happened. I would have been on 7 in a row. I would be leading among the titled players. And I just gave away a piece. I thought I could move the knight on the next move. I saw that the knight was under attack, and I thought, well, I'll move it on the next one. Somehow I really thought that I was attacking his queen, which makes absolutely no sense. How did I think I was taking a queen? Okay, that was a mistake. You shouldn't be giving away your bishop like that. You should keep your bishop as long as possible. Grind, resist, the chat says. Yeah, I know, in theory. It's so easy for people to say, "Oh, don't let it get to you." Oh. But it hurts. Losing chess games. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It's very difficult to come back from losing a chess game. Especially when you're not playing very well. I'm actually scared. I don't see him attacking anything, but I'm still scared. I don't think he has anything, but I'm still scared. Hammer is talking about himself in third person. Interesting. Yeah, no, I think you guys gave me that habit, actually. Everyone was so often referring to me as the Hammer. So I thought, why not? Should I be afraid of this? Yes, yes. Yes, I should be afraid of this. Why wasn't I afraid of this a couple moves ago? When it rains, it pours. Or so I'm told. If I'm lucky, I can make a draw. But I don't feel very lucky today. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to... Maybe knight f5 is actually killing me instantly. On the other hand, knight f5 doesn't actually threaten anything. So I think he should take an h6. And if I'm lucky, I make a draw. But I don't see how I'm... Ooh, I have rook e1 check. How did I not see that until now? I am completely blind today. I have rook e1 check. That I can use. I can work with rook e1. Well, actually, it's still lost. But I can make some trouble. No, maybe I'm just winning. I have bishop e4. I have bishop e4. If I need to do that. Can I take this one with a check? Or should I go bishop e4? I'm gonna do this. At this point, I'm getting low on time as well. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the time part of the game as well. But bishop e4 is just a very simple move. Pretty good one as well. What is going on? He's threatening my rook. So I guess I move the rook and threaten something back. Ooh, but now he has c3. c3, what happens? c3, I take on g2. Yeah, okay, c3 takes on g2 should work. This definitely works for me. He should exchange queens because it's easier to flag me when he's not getting attacked. But he didn't do that. And now he's gonna spend some extra time trying to hide from my threats. And I blundered my rook. What the? I blundered my rook. I have no excuse. And he's just going for it. And I'm very low on time. Oh my gosh. I blundered my rook. Suddenly I was just sitting there with the rook trapped on g5. Oh gosh. So this turned depressing really quickly. 1300! That is the level I've been playing this tournament. They think, oh, let's give Hammer a 1300. That's going to be a tough challenge for him. Wow. I would really like to know if the pairing system is mocking me, but on the other hand, I'd rather not know. I think I'd rather not know. Let me have my dignity. So I have pre-moved all of my moves, and yet I'm still... I spent 6 seconds. I thought I pre-moved basically every single move. I guess the server disagrees. Or rather, I have lag as a result of my computer being a bit overworked. Big deep breaths. Namaste, says Fishing Moby. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, but I'm probably not gonna listen to you. Oh, this is cute. This is very cute. Go Rook D1. Come on. Rook D1 would get me in so much of a better mood, but no. Will he give me that joy? No. Give me the chance to play Rook takes B3? No. Because everyone is conspiring against me. I think you got this, says Vertrich. That was because of a laptop, says Masiksa. Yeah, that's gonna be my excuse at the very least. Domination, says Vertrich. Yeah, no, it's looking pretty good this game. No Cuban shall defeat the hammer today. Let's try another trap. Ah, finally. Someone's falling for my traps. Doesn't pre-moving lose some time anyhow? Yes, so pre-move counts as 0.1 seconds. Which is not a lot, I would say. Castles. Bishop e3. If I were a good player now, I would know what the theory is in this position. But I have no idea. No idea at all. This feels like something like Kwang Liam played against me. I lost that game, but I feel like he just won because he's good at silly tactics. It's basically how I feel after every game. I played better, but then I allowed some tactic. That is my go-to way to lose. But this time, I'm not playing against Le Kwang. So the question is whether David Scherv is gonna be as tricky as Le Kwang Liem. And I'm gonna go for no. I'm gonna say no, he is not as tricky as Le Kwang, and therefore I have pretty good hopes of winning this game. So this is a pretty good move, winning a bishop for nothing. But this is also a pretty good move. Thank you to Ghetto Porridge for the 4-month resub. First person in chat, basically every single time. Your commitment is being noticed. Thank you. Commitment and support, I should say. Okay, knight a7. I'm already annoying him with my knight. So maybe now I should take this guy under favorable circumstances. You know what? I'm not even. I'm not even gonna do that. Actually, now I'm spending too much time. It's tempting to take it, so I'm gonna do it. Why not? And then I have another guy to bother him with. I can play more knights to b5. Not running out of knights to put on b5 anytime soon. And now a4, I go b4, and then this move, I'm hoping he doesn't play knight e5, which really he should play knight e5 because it's a good move. My hope is, yeah, but now I'm getting f4 with the tempo. So I guess in some ways I was justifying the way I played. Now I'm going to give a check. And then I'm going to make a difficult decision between f5 and bishop d5. No, he's just going back. That's a bit passive. I now have a wonderful position, completely winning. Let's see, how is Hammer going to spoil this fantastic position? Stay tuned, and we'll find out. It does feel like it's impossible to spoil. But on the other hand, it is Hammer we're talking about. Nothing is impossible for the Hammer. I don't know, I quite enjoy talking about myself in third person. I'm just that pompous to enjoy it. Ooh, f5 finally. I really wanted to play that move for a long time. And you have just let me. And now I'm taking this one. And then I'm doing some attacking over here. Let's do this. Ooh, let's do this. Actually, I could have taken this with a check. Doesn't really matter because it's checkmate coming up on h7. And he even allowed it. So that means some hammer times in the chat. Let's see if I can, on my cell phone, manage to do some hammer times. You only speak about yourself in third person when you feel confident, says Smebu. That is so true. It's not even about being pompous. It's just displaying my confidence to the audience. That's going to be my excuse from now on. I'm going to play g3 to do something strange. Because I tried to emulate my big hero, Mr. Carlsen, playing all sorts of crazy things. The difference between me and Carlsen is that he actually checks these idiot lines before he plays it, whereas I have no understanding of the position nor analysis to back it up. So that's pretty crucial. I must admit, I'm actually kind of relying on my opponent's rating to be accurate, because I just gave away a pawn for not that big a reason. And yeah. So I'm hoping I get some material back, and I do. It's a big fork between two rooks and a queen at the same time. That is positive news for me. And now I'm playing e5. No, e4. Slightly nervous about knight takes, rook takes d7, then knight g5. Until I discovered queen g4, but then he has knight f3 check. Takes knight g5. Really, it doesn't work? Okay, giving away a pawn for no good reason. Takes knight g5. Yeah, just doesn't work. I guess I go h4 then. Push those pawns. Jitro likes Hammer speaking about himself in third person. Yeah, no, I like it too. If you wanted to stop, it's not gonna happen. Jitro and myself are very fond of it. Play quicker, says Halvstone. I see your argument. I agree with your assessment. And yet, I'm not able to actually do it. 51 seconds I spent on h4. That is solid use of time. Great idea in the Arena Kings. Yeah, no, queen g4, he would have had knight f6, which protects everything, basically. Blocks the diagonal, protects on e4, protects on d7, protects everything. So I thought I would have a tactic, and I spent 50 seconds trying to calculate, coming up with a total of 0 good moves to justify what I did. I guess I'm going to take this. And then this. And then this. And then this one, and back to defense. Exchange up for a pawn is sufficient. There's many open files on the board, and therefore I am going to win this game. And now I'm going to take this one, and then I'm going to take this one. And yes, it's all on the same side of the board, but that doesn't really matter. Knight and 3 against rook and 3 is an easy win. And also now I get g5, winning the knight. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I haven't seen you playing Civilization in a while, says Eirik. Yeah, that's true. Actually, taking with the pawn would have led to checkmate pretty soon. So I should have done that, but I took with the queen, and it was enough to get him to resign. Okay, playing against Krikor. So far, I have had a bad tournament. And every time I play someone decent, I end up not winning. I think it's the most polite way of putting it. So let's see what happens this time. Once again, I'm playing an opening I never ever played before. That's always a good start. But honestly, I think I'm doing so well. I feel like I'm almost winning already. I'm very happy with my position right now. Okay, maybe that move was not the most accurate, but I think it's okay. He has a structural weakness on the C file. No, I'm just way, way better. Way better position for hammer. I should play g4 at some moment. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed that. I didn't think it was a big deal. But on second thought, maybe I should not have allowed that move. Nah, actually, I could have just taken the queen. I made a fuss out. Yeah, I made a mess out of that. I could have just taken the queen. There wasn't anything big happening. Okay, I'm gonna play this and then this. Okay. Ah, he's going for my h pawn. He's going for my h pawn. How do I deal with that? I'm gonna go here. Ah, but now I allowed g5. Why did I allow g5? Okay, he didn't play g5. Okay, now he made a couple of mistakes in a row, I think. Yeah, because now I'm getting this pawn on a4. Ooh, tricky guy. Such a tricky guy. But I'm stopping that pawn. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I stopped that pawn. Why do you think this is such a big deal? Why are you so excited about this? What is going on? What am I missing? Ooh, I'm blundering this guy. What is going on? Are you seeing something I'm not seeing? Because to me it looks like my pawns are just promoting. No problem. I didn't even calculate that. That is how confident I am right now. I didn't even calculate that. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Did not even calculate. And he resigns. The G pawn is gonna queen, and I get a win against Krikor, the Brazilian Grandmaster. We're back in it. Back in it. That was, I think, a good win. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. Ooh, and a 1600 French guy. Let's pre-move. Let's pre-move. I'm not sure this is any good, but I'm playing quickly because I want that quick win. And now I think it's also pretty good for me. The current position on the board. Am I gonna take this one? I don't really know. I'm tempted to take this one, but then he has bishop here in the end. Unclear consequences. And I'm thinking I shouldn't be thinking. Let's take it. Okay, let's double against the queen. Also, we have queen b7 check in some variations. Could be annoying for him. Queen b7 check followed by e5. So he should go king g1 probably, and then knight c5. Still trouble for him on the diagonal, on this diagonal. The bishops opposing each other with the knight stuck in between. Maybe he's afraid of e5, but that's not going to be good because I cannot capture the bishop on b2 after playing e5. So I need to go queen b7 check and then e5. So king g1 would... but he blunders a piece. Or an exchange at least. Take, take. And now I take this one. And then knight c5. Exchange and pawn up. This is looking pretty decent. Go for your gut feeling, says Halfstone. Yeah, if you do not trust your gut feeling, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna take this one. I'm boring that way. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna do this. Then I'm gonna take this one. Soon he's not gonna have any pawns left. And he resigns. 5-game streak. 5-game streak. I'm approaching some of the other guys, and now I'm playing at 2300 Argentinian. Let's play G3, because today I feel like being a bit of a chicken. Let's do the double fianchetto. It's not going to frighten anyone, but let's go with it. Actually, I had the opportunity to play knight h4 here, and I didn't do it. He has forgotten to play h6, and that has made me blunder, actually, because knight e4 is a good move. Threatening here. So I'm actually gonna have to give away my bishop, which was not at all my intention when I went knight h4. I was playing that to win a bishop, not to give away my own. Bad news. Okay, f3. I got another chance into this game, forcing the bishop away, I thought. Let's put this one in the middle. He's playing very quickly. Now h4 seems like a decent move. Forcing him to play h6, and then I take the bishop. Good plan. Very good plan. Maybe he has c5. Yeah, actually he did have c5. I'm very lucky he didn't play c5. And he blundered. Because I think he thought he was attacking this pawn. But that is not the case. And I can just threaten his queen, and then I have h4 in the next move, winning something. Actually, he can take h5 and then go with unclear consequences, and then take here. But I'm threatening that one. So it's not unclear consequences, it's just winning for me. Feels good. Hey Hammer, do you drive a Hummer? I don't even drive. Basically, no Norwegian chess players have a driver's license. So if you want to make friends with us, that can be arranged. What just happened? I'm confused. How about I just move this guy? You just gave away a rook for nothing, my friend. Okay, 45 minutes left. Hammer is on another, and my opponent has disconnected. Oh, come on. Opponent has disconnected. Well, this is a very good time for chat, because I got 45 seconds to kill. Chess players can't drive cars. They overthink where to go and so on. It would be dangerous, says Nathan. Yeah, no, that's my go-to excuse. I don't drive because I don't trust a world in which I am a driver. Dog sleds. Do you drive dog sleds? No, I do not. But I have been at the Balto statue in Grand Central Park. Twice. So yeah, I know my dog sledding heroes. How many moves do you think ahead during Blitz? Not that many. 3 on a good day, I would say. Okay, another game against Aman. And that's kind of annoying, because if that guy had just resigned instead of leaving, then possibly I would have gotten an easier opponent. I'm just going to put that out there as the pre-result excuse. Before I know whether or not I need an excuse, I'm just going to have the excuse ready. Okay, I'm not sure if e5 is good or not, but playing d4 now makes more sense than now that he's weakened the c3 square. Actually, maybe I should have played d4 to stop c3. These new mic changed all your voice. Yeah, I was going to use the same microphone I used in San Francisco, but I actually forgot a pretty crucial part of the headset. Why did I go here? That makes no sense. I think I'm a little bit better, but I'm not entirely sure. No, I'm definitely a little bit better. Nah, maybe not. Ooh, I see a trick. I see a trick. He might actually fall for that trick. So f4, bishop takes g2, king takes g2, knight d5. Never mind. He thinks he's tricking me, but I saw one move ahead. One further move ahead. I think he thought he was going to play bishop takes d4. And I stopped him from doing that. Okay, let's give a check. So you're not afraid of this. I thought you were going to be afraid of this, to be honest. I thought you were going to be very afraid of this. But you're not, so let's see what happens. Ooh, knight a5. I blundered knight a5. Knight a5. Probably, I guess I should do this then. I'm 1 minute up on the clock, which is, by my standards, insane. It doesn't happen very often. Okay. I'll go back. I don't see what the big deal is. Okay, so that was your intention. I'll go here. No, I blundered rook e8, checkmate. No, I let him exchange off all the... No. Oh, come on. Very bad news. Now I'm actually much worse. Oh, man. Suddenly I'm defending some silly knight endgame. I shouldn't have had to defend this. Actually, I blundered this guy on that move. Oh, he's gonna flag me, isn't he? Even though I'm down, way down on time, he's gonna flag me, not the other way around. Well, I can flag you. Well, I can try to. And I blundered. And I was aware of that blunder earlier, but now it just slipped my mind. Yeah, and I blundered the knight. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag because of the streamer thing on my laptop, but the lag was not the reason I lost that game. That game I lost because I'm a horrible chess player. I had a dominating position and 1 minute ahead on the clock. What I just did there was beyond horrible. It was absolutely terrible. Yeah. And Mr. Jack Rogers, you're exchanging a lot of pieces. Too many, I would say. I believe I'm gonna win this. Let's go here. Ugh, and now you go queen d4. I misplayed it. Amon is showing a real hammer on stream, says Joel. Really? He actually put out a hammer. Oh my, I didn't realize everyone was smack talking and so on. I gotta up my game then. Ugh, and yeah, no. Yeah, number one is upping my actual chess game, and then I can start practicing my trash talking. If I'm gonna play like this, I have no business practicing trash talking. This is terrible. I really thought I was better. I genuinely thought I was better a couple moves ago. And now it's just all going downhill. I'm gonna checkmate him. You know what? I'm gonna checkmate him. I don't even care about this stuff. Actually, I do care about that move. I do care about that move. I'd rather you didn't play that move. Actually, if knight c5, I have knight takes f2. Wow, I'm an attacking genius. I actually did threaten knight takes f2. And now I'm playing rook g6, which was my original intention. But he just wasted a move, not protecting against my main threat. Because he was scared of other things as well. And now here comes queen f2, maybe. I have other threats as well. Ooh, knight f2 maybe. Wow, he's so desperate, he's going back. I'm just gonna play this move. Don't make it overly complicated. Just simple winning moves. Take this one. And then, I guess this one. And he checkmated himself. Well, thank you, good sir. I don't mind at all you checkmating yourself. Okay, so I got one back. How am I doing for the standings? It's 33 more minutes. 33 more minutes. I'm actually in third place. I've had some absolutely horrendous games, but I'm still in third place among the titled players. I could still get a prize out of this. And Fair, are you watching Fair? I don't know, but in the game chat he says, "Good game, sir. What an honor." It's a bit early to say good game though, but he did write that in Norwegian. I'm not sure that's his mother tongue, let's say. I think he wishes me a good game, is what he's trying to say. And that's very polite of him. I'm not gonna be as polite because I'm gonna bring the hammer down as instructed to me by the chat. You should do a show match against Eric Hansen, says man from Utrecht. Yeah, now that's not gonna happen. I would get crushed. I'm not gonna have a show match showing people how much I get crushed by Eric Hansen. That makes no sense. You're talking silly talk. Nah, Eric is genuinely a better Blitz, internet Blitz player than me. We could have a chess match off stream with 2 hours on the clock. Then I think I would beat him. But in internet Blitz, that is what he does. I don't think I would beat him there. Do you still play Fortnite? Asks Cernet. Yeah, no, I'm having a break. I'm traveling for the next 2 weeks. So maybe I'll be back in June or something. Joel asks that Faroe Islands speaking Danish, which is almost the same as Norwegian. Um, yeah, actually, I think Faroese is a language of its own. I don't actually think that Danish is the mother tongue on the Faroe Islands, but they are owned by the Danish, and they have a Danish government, I think. But I'm not sure they speak Danish as their first language. Second language, probably. I'm in Bergen, yes. Where are you right now? I'm in Bergen. I'm playing a chess tournament tomorrow morning, so I needed to travel a day in advance. Where's that? It's Western Norway. Actually, in Norway, we don't distinguish that much between northern and southern. Well, we do, but basically everything above the middle is just northern. And then for the rest, for the bottom half, we have Western Norway, Eastern Norway, and Southern Norway. I have very weak dark squares, and I am not happy about it. I'm going to play G3 to do something. Protect some of those dark squares. And then H4 also to protect some dark squares. And then he's going to want to exchange. That's fine by me. Because my king position wasn't really that great. So I'm happy to exchange a little bit and start pointing my pieces toward this pawn on d6, which is in a bit of trouble. And now I'm getting my king into the game as well. And here comes the knight starting an attack on this pawn as well. Now there's a lot of stuff needing protection. The question is, where is the final blow? I don't really know, but he's very low on time. This is one of those occasions where I really shouldn't be thinking too much. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Probably silly, but... let's just do some pre-moves. I'm gonna win on time anyway. What tournament are you playing? Is it going to be on Chess 24? I don't know. It's the Norwegian Team Championship. It's not very strong. There's going to be like one or two other strong teams. And the time control is not very, I mean, we're not even playing with increments. I think we're playing 1.5 hours. We're playing 2 games a day, 1.5 hours in 40 moves, and then half an hour for the rest. No increments. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a weekend. You may ask, why did I say yes to this? And at this moment, I don't really remember. At the time, I suppose I thought it was sounded like a good idea, but I'm older and wiser right now. What are your plans for climbing on the rating list in normal chess? I see Aryan is doing good, but you were up there last year. No, I'm still way higher rated than I. Well, way higher rated is a bit of a stretch, but I'm still higher rated than Aryan. So it's not like I'm doing. If you think Aryan is doing well, then by default you think I'm doing well as well. That was a lot of wells. I'm not playing very well this game. I have no way to protect this pawn. I really wish I had realized that before giving it away. Actually, I can just push it. Let's see where this guy goes. How far can you get? Just this pawn. I'm gonna think for a little bit. Then I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I think... Okay, he just blundered. He just blundered. I'm even gonna take this one. No, wait. Am I? Yeah, I am. Because on king g6, I have knight takes g5, and then the fork at the end. It's all north to me, says the man from Utrecht. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I'm actually not doing a very good job of converting this. And I just allowed him to play c4. He really should have played c4. I'm actually doing a horrible job of converting this. Whew, and I just almost blundered my bishop. But it's okay. Okay, so according to Chira, there is going to be a live broadcast of the Norwegian Team Championship. Oh, why did I put the bishop there? I mean, anywhere but that square. Okay, this is going to win as well, but still. Okay, the king is shielding black's king from approaching the a-pawn, so I'm just guiding the a-pawn home. Georg Meyer is on a 16-game winning streak, says Johnny Boy. Wow, that's pretty good. And Manukian. I always struggle with black against Manukian. I actually always assumed that he was some kid from Armenia. But I have now been at the Pro Chess League finals, which his team won, by the way. The Armenia Eagles, the Pro Chess League champions. And having been at that event, I got to see him in person. and he is most definitely not a kid. He's very much a grown-up man, bringing liquor to the party, to the victory party of the Armenian Eagles, and having some very nice presents for, well, basically everyone in the chess.com staff. But now I managed to get him out of his normal openings, and I have an endgame, and I'm very happy about my chances in this endgame. I'm gonna have some pressure against this pawn. My king is gonna be a little better than his king. Both of my bishops are better than his bishops. So overall, very happy about the opening so far. Not sure what the point of bishop c3 is. Okay, I'm gonna play a5, so he has to play b4. No, b4 is also pretty bad. Yeah, he's just in trouble, I think. Ooh, and he blundered his bishop. Duvant means you won. You du løste oppgaven means you solved the puzzle. And when I lose, it's gonna say du tapte. Tapte is lose. Tapte, løst, and vant. Vant is you won. Tapte is lose or you lost. And then finally we have löst, which is solved, for the tactics we did yesterday in preparation of the Norwegian Team Championship. It feels like I should be able to do something in the center. I really want to go e5. But the fact that he's allowing me to do it... Oh, he's a 1700. I should just play fast. I guess it's a bit of bad form judging people by their rating, but it's what I got to go with. And I'm going to use that information to choose which players to play very quickly against and which ones to well, basically I'm a very tricky boy. Very tricky boy. Bishop g5, that feels like something that's going to decide this game. I want to go e5. Not sure it works. E5 takes this one. Should not be thinking this much. Should not be thinking this much. Oof, e5, very tempting. Probably not good. Oof, that loses a piece. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take this one. I ended up spending so much time. So unnecessary. Ooh, and he has bishop f4 check. I missed that. Okay, this is fine. I'm winning something. I'm not sure what I'm winning, but I'm winning something. I'm winning a piece. That's a piece. That's another piece. And I'm gonna take as many as you give me. Okay, it feels like I could have decided this game quicker, but I'm here. And I'm in fourth place among the titled players. But actually, that win put me in second place among the titled players. It's very evenly matched. Three guys within 2 points of each other. Ooh, and a 2000 guy. I should play very quickly now. If I can get the quick win, this could be decisive because there's only 15 seconds left. No, 15 minutes left. He's actually playing very well. I regret playing this quickly because he's playing some good chess and I'm not playing good chess. Ooh, and that was a good move. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. C5, I got my pawn break. I'm fine. Ooh, bishop takes b5. I had not seen that move. I'm embarrassed to say I had not seen that tactic. Let's go here. He has to go back and then this and this and then this and this. Doesn't work. Okay, so it's a pawn sacrifice. I did not blunder that one. You guys got it all wrong. I sacrificed, but now I got it back. And I was thinking that this is an advantageous strategic exchange for me. I'm starting to doubt myself, but let's not think too much. Bishop d3. It feels so wrong. Okay, let's go here. I guess I'm gonna go here, and then here, and then here. So I have a very strong knight on f4, which is why I feel like it was a mistake to play bishop d3. I had not seen that move, and I'm actually in trouble. I'm actually in trouble. I had not seen that move. I should have seen that move, but I had not. I'm pretty stressed right now. So in order to avoid a draw, I need to go rook g6, but then rook d7 is winning. So my best move is to go back with the king, but then queen f6 is a draw. I guess I'm gonna sacrifice 3 pawns, get into a rook endgame with 3 pawns down and hope for the best. Because if I lose my streak right now, I think I have no chance. So I think I need to go for the win, even if it's losing. Never mind, he's going for the win. That is ambitious, if misguided. Check to your king. He's checkmate in 3 moves. That was fortunate for me. I didn't get the quick win I was hoping for, but seeing how the game developed, I'm pretty happy with him going for the win there, instantly losing the game, instead of settling for a draw. So checkmate next move. I'm still second among the titled players. Still second among the titled players, and Krikor lost his streak. If I win this game, I'm guaranteed 3rd place, I'm pretty sure. How do I play this opening again? Let's do this. because people don't know this line. Thank you to Halvstone for the 500 bits. You're a true supporter today. Backing up support with action. Okay, let's... No, I could have taken the knight! This is what happens to me. This is why I don't win the Arena Kings. My opponents blunder knights and I don't see it. It doesn't occur to me that they're just gonna blunder a knight out of nowhere. And now I could have gotten a 30-second game, and instead I'm gonna sit here playing some kind of weird structure. Yeah, that is unnecessary. Yeah, and now he can even take this one and play f5, and I'm worse. Could have just taken the knight. And now I'm worse. Actually, maybe I should go g5. Okay, he didn't go for f5. I think that's a mistake. And now he took this one, which should also be a mistake. He's trying to hang on to a draw in this endgame, which honestly, probably he will manage. But let's see. He's even allowing me to put the king on d5. I mean, he has allowed me everything I want to do in this endgame. And there I could have gone g5. He has allowed me absolutely everything I want to do. And still it's not clear I'm winning. There he could have gone a5. Wow. You're saying this is a draw? It might be, actually. Okay, it's not. But it's only not a draw because he played h3. If he hadn't played h3, I think he actually would have made a draw. Wow. So I played bishop g3 to prevent him from creating a passed pawn on this side of the board. And now I'm gonna make a passed pawn on my side of the board and win is the idea. Let's just take this one. I can't be bothered to calculate anything. Let's just take this one and then take this one and then see what happens. Okay, you're even gonna give me this check. I'll take it, I guess. In a just world, he shouldn't be even close to making perpetual check. But I don't think this is a just world. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. He couldn't take this one because then I would have queen d5 check. I spent so much time on this game. I'm actually also close to losing on time. I'm actually gonna be careful not to lose on time. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get a quick win, but no such luck. I am still in I'm still in second place, but I don't know if my game finishes before my closest opponent, Crypto Chess, then it's not going to be enough time. Actually, I'm pretty lucky, I think, as it stands, because there's 6 minutes left on the clock, which means I'm just going to have enough time for this game to finish. And I think I'm not sure about this move. Yeah. I kind of regret this decision, but let's see what happens. So that means probably I'm gonna just about manage to finish this game. So if I win this one, the only way I'm not gonna finish second is if Crypto Chess manages to finish 2 games in this time period, and that is unlikely. That is unlikely. So that is the goal at the moment, is playing quick enough for Crypto Chess not to finish his game. Okay, I'm gonna play a cheeky move. I'm gonna play this because I want to go bishop f4, and it's kind of obvious that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not very easy to prevent it. Obvious what the plan is, but not easy to prevent. So I'm gonna go here. I thought maybe this was bad, because now he has to move the king. And then how about this move? Checkmating threat on f7, and there's no way he can stop that. Just focus, man, says Humviking. Yeah, I'm focused. Look at this. I'm focused, so I discovered this good move. Instead of moving the knight, I'm attacking on f7. Crypto Chess has won his game, but he's playing the last game with just 3.5 minutes remaining. So him winning that game that quickly, I think, is unlikely. Big question. What do I take back with? I guess I take with... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Take with the bishop, because he's planning rook a7. Yeah, I was correct about his intentions. Now this move, and then this blocks. And I'm a piece up for nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Why not take this guy? Why not? Why not take that guy? That was my question. And then maybe just this move? Keeping it simple. And now this move. Keep it simple, stupid. Okay, I'm gonna take this one because I'm threatening d6. Thank you to. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check the screen to see who did that. I didn't keep it simple. Ah, but I have rook d1. Okay, so now my fate is connected very much with crypto chess. If crypto chess manages to win... No, he did! He did! He managed to win a game in 2 minutes. Crypto chess managed to win a game in 2 minutes. My attempt was to no avail. He has won in 2 minutes, and that means that he will finish in second place. And it's the bitter... Well, it's still a prize for third, but still. It's worse than... Yeah, I don't even know why we're playing. I don't even know why we're playing. Man, he managed to win a game quickly, and now he made a draw to secure his placement. Wow, what a guy. I think he started his second to last game with almost no time left. There was like 3 minutes left, and he managed to win that game. Wow. Oh, and a big congratulations to Chilkröte for 81 points. Wow. Very, very good performance as well. And Georg Meyer finishing with the 20-game winning streak. And you cannot see it here, but number 4 is Hammer. 3 points behind Crypto Chess. Yeah, and I gotta check the donation. Jens Jensensen with the $50 donation. Wow. Thank you, Jens Jensensen. That is very generous. Offer a draw, asks Sega. Yeah, it wasn't gonna help. It wasn't gonna help. He was 3 points ahead of me, and a draw would only have given me 1 point. Wooden medal for Hammer, says Raphael. Thank you for Halvstone for the 400 bits. You guys have been so generous today. This has been me streaming from my actually pretty dark hotel room. I could have done this, but I thought this is not going to work. So this was as well lit as I was able to get it. Yeah, I'm going to be playing the Norwegian Team Championship this weekend. And after that, I'm going to Lithuania to visit some friends. So I'm not going to be back in Oslo until May 22nd. So you may want to make a big ring in your calendar for May 22nd. And the stream Hand and Brain with Kimia Sayadi. That's what we're going to be doing on May 22nd. Probably I'm going to try to do some Arena King streams next Monday and next Wednesday. Those are not scheduled. I'm not going to schedule them because I'm visiting friends. I don't know how it's... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm bringing the camera, the microphone, the mouse, everything. So I'm gonna try to do the Bullet Arena Kings on Monday. Um, the thing is, with this computer and the lag and so on and so forth, I don't think I'm gonna do very well in a Bullet Arena King with lag and yeah and so on. So I might cut out that one. But maybe on next Wednesday at the same time for the Blitz Arena Kings, I'm gonna do the same kind of thing. Your hair is lit, literally. Very good, Hamnviking. Can we play Blitz now? Asks Jonas. No, right now I'm going to bed. Because the tournament starts at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. You really shouldn't have tournaments starting that early. And I also have to travel quite a bit to get there because it's outside of town. And then there's a registration deadline and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go to bed. So next stream, possibly Monday, possibly Wednesday. Worst case, it's on May 22nd when I get back to Oslo. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to Jens Jensensen for the extremely generous donation. Thank you also to Halvstone for the generous bits. Thank you everyone for watching. There might be a poll on the most popular streamer for this Arena Kings, in which case I'm going to retweet it on my Twitter. So do follow me on Twitter to get notified when I'm streaming and other things. I actually forgot to post on Twitter when I went live today, but ooh, that's a different matter. Bye everyone.